to the show.
Savannah Gomez with an historic perfect game last time she took the mound. This crowd is ready to see what she has for an encore. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Savannah Gomez. #1 in the league in strikeouts, Singy.
Yeah, that swing and miss pitch, Boog, it's next level. That ball just jumps out of her hand late.
It's not just power, it's precision. Every pitch has intent.
Yeah, and every start has entertainment value as well. You can't look away when she's on the mound.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Kyle Teal now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Eric Burks. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Swings through that one out in front that time. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. Evan Carter steps in for the Royals. And she'll challenge this call from the mound. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Gomez, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2025. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
To third, Marlin. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of this. Back now at Progressive Field. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder. Sets him down on strikes. So she picks up her 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the pitcher credit on the mound, though. She went right after him.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Struck him out swinging, and she strikes out the side here in Cleveland. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got her a punch out that time.
Teal batting with 1 down takes a strike. On the ground out to short. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now here is Eric Burks.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for her. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Perdomo. 1 away.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things 1 pitch at a time.
Now it's the second baseman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. Christian Franklin, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might be able to take all 3 swings.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So 5. Gomez back on the mound, locked in a pitcher's duel. Both have been outstanding today, Singy.
Yeah, love this kind of matchup, especially this late in the game, Boog. She's got to keep throwing up zeros. The standard has been set.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And they get the out. Great play out there, and that keeps the perfect game alive. Teal in the box again. Takes the strike. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Gomez wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Eric Burks now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, right field. Rooker on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And ready to begin the 8th. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Evan Carter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. She paints the edges.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. Important first out to begin the 8th. Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The Royals still looking for their first hit in this one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, she just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Christian Franklin steps in for the Royals. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one in triple digits.
That was probably a little too early or too late. That's a time.
She locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So now 24 have been set down in order. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the 9th. Number 79 getting ready to hit, and that is out of play. Now the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now into the ball game on defense. Number 72. He'll be out in left field. Number 15 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side of the 9th. On to extra innings. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's fouled off. Man at second.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next is the Royals catcher, Kyle Teal. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first count out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit.
Swing and a bouncer. The throw to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Go-ahead run on base. Eric Burks will hit next. That's in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Strike two.
Behind in a huge spot, dude.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
She competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're in extras here, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Evan Carter. That one in there across the letters. And that drops in for a strike.
That curveball get a big pitch for her today. She's been able to get ahead.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Franklin swings through it for strike one. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Right through there for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastball to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. The final 1-0. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. Digging in, Lorne Schultz. So this year's All-Star Game is underway.
7:05.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Gomez went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium.
You mentioned the complete game she threw in her last start, Boog, and I bet she got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that one. I'm sure they appreciated how she gave them the day off.
Tolia steps on the bag. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
No left fielder.
Juan Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swing and a bouncer. Griffin on to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Angel Stadium, we move ahead to the top of the second now.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Got him swinging.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the hitters further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher. Do something to get her out of her rhythm.
That one finds the zone. The ball 2 strikes. Got him looking. And she strikes out the side here in the second.
Now pitching for the American League.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Hunter Brown. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Savannah Gomez with an historic perfect game last time she took the mound. This crowd is ready to see what she has for an encore. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Lorne Schultz
Leading off
up now for the
the
Brewers.
second baseman, Lorne Schultz.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Gomez wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The Guardians could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment. Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next for Milwaukee, Max Clark. That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. Canzone with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. And you definitely start to question yourself.
Christian Encarnacion Strand up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Tap to first, Velasquez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the bottom of the inning. So here's the Brewers DH, Art Hook. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Gomez, over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The third baseman.
Here's Baez. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a swing and a miss.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
This is Anthony Siegler. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
That is the inning. Back here at American Family Field, Let's check out some
second
notable
baseman,
MVP
Whoa.
candidates so far this
Schultz.
season. Schultz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Brewers.
And here's a
The
look at
center
how
fielder,
she's using her
Max
pitches in this one.
Clark.
Next for the Brewers, Max Clark.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Already 2 gone
Next
here in the
for
home fourth.
Brewers.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Milwaukee, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him swinging on the curveball. 1 away.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
So up next, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Ball, that's outside.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a
for the
few innings
Brewers.
left, so expect her to
That's
add
the
on to that
8-2.
total. And you know, pitchers are
Bobby.
looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Sets him down looking. And she strikes out the side for the second time. Gomez back at it. Quite a pitcher's duel so far, Singy.
Yeah, we've seen an absolute gem from both sides, Boog. And even with the game deadlock, they're both dictating tempo out there. That's veteran presence.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Jesus Baez up now for the Brewers. Up the middle, Bazana throws to first in time, and there's 2 away.
She's doing a nice job of
next for
keeping
the
the ball
Brewers,
out of the air,
the
lets the
catcher,
defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Siegler stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Lorne Schultz up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Way out front for strike 2.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Clark wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Stays alive. The 1-2. strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. Clark
next,
thought that
Brewer.
one missed, and here comes the
left
challenge.
field,
So the call will
Riley.
stand. That knocks them down to
Green.
one challenge left. Riley Green will hit next. Green swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him. That's the inning. The perfection continues. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the eighth. Dominic Canzone up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. Encarnacion Strand in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul.
She's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Here's the Brewers DH, Art Hook.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to...
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman.
Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Baez. And that's in there for strike one. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9.
Well, she's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. She has plenty of options.
Swing and a miss. She struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Anthony Siegler, the next to hit. This one popped up. Marlin moving under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. Gomez takes the mound for the 9th. The pressure is sky high now. One mistake and perfection slips away.
And that's what makes it so special. These moments test everything. Focus, nerves, and execution.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Comes up empty.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Well, she's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break her rhythm. Put the bat on the ball. Maybe try to bunt for a base hit. Get her off the mound. Move her around. Step out. Do something to interrupt her timing because she's coming right after him.
Green in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The tying run at the plate.
Oh, hard in, soft away, and only an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit.
Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game. Savannah Gomez with an historic perfect game last time she took the mound. This crowd is ready to see what she has for an encore. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Evan Carter steps in for the Royals.
This afternoon, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Comes up empty. Caught him looking for the K.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted second overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe, and Gunnar Henderson were also part of that draft class. How good is that?
Pretty good. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Eric Burks. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The catcher.
So digging in, Shea Langoliers.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw them get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Christian Franklin will hit next. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. Foul ball. No score here in the second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Swings through it for the K. And she strikes out the side for the second time. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. He's been a great free agent sign. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the pitcher credit on the mound, though. She went right after it.
Nico Horner in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, she's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. She has plenty of options right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. 9. Back here in Kansas City, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Carter swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Another 0-2 count right here. She's in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, she should be able to rack up some more before she's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what she's offering out there.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. On the ground. Sends it across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next,
and here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. Now it's the second baseman.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him swinging. So 12 up. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Eric Burks steps in for the Royals. Singing he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Got him swinging for the K. Now a dozen strikeouts for her in this one.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where she and the catcher wanted it.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one at triple digits. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for her in the game.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Franklin at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 4th time today. So 5 perfect innings in the book. Back here in Kansas City, where we go bottom 6. Mike Sims steps in for the Royals.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And he takes a strike. Strikes him out with 101.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Corner now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one finds the corner, and it's nothing. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. So she's perfect through 6. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that drops in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. On the ground at first, Velasquez takes it to the bag, 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Number 11, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 8th, Eric Burks steps in for the Royals. And that one fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
Well, she's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break her rhythm. Put the bat on the ball. Maybe try to bunt for a base hit. Get her off the mound. Move her around. Step out. Do something to interrupt her timing because she's coming right after him.
Langoliers at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, I think if she can get through one more inning, anything after.
Swing and a ball popped up. Perdomo under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
She's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Swings through that one out in front that time. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Kansas City, and all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. That one fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
On the ground to 3rd. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope she gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for her at this point.
Right through there for a strike.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Royals down to their final out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.